And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
At the end.
Can you dig it? Solid as a rock.
Yeah.
Can you count, suckers?
We were all going to kill each other, and then a black tiger trainer started singing songs at us.
Yeah, I don't know. A guy that looks like he sells waterbeds exclusively told us that him and his lady are still going.
He looks like a waterbed salesman. Now, you ain't going to get this kind of motion on those springs.
You want to be on the 7 seas of love. You get on this thing right
You
here.
try to do this on some springs, you're going to hurt your back.
I'm telling you right now.
You're going to bust your legs back out and bust your springs.
High tides rise all boats. I don't even know what that means, man.
What does that do? Then he goes, come on, baby.
What do you want to do? That spice is going to be back.
He says make love exclusively.
Make love, yeah.
Try to make love to a woman. Now, let's get it like this. You meet some pretty girl. You come home to make love. You lay her down in that bed. Next thing you know, she floating. She get motion sickness.
You know what's a term that you taught me that I love that I never knew? That's an old Jewish grandmother term that us goys don't have. Is, or maybe you do, is make.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
make?
Taking a shit. Did you make?
Did you make?
No.
God damn, dude. Hearing that made me laugh so hard the first time I heard it. Did you make? And you're like, what? Did I what? I've heard everything. Poop, shit, doo-doo, you know. Make is specifically very funny.
Did you make? Do you have to make before we go?
Yeah, it was always go. Did you go?
Yeah.
That got the job done.
Did you go?
Yeah. Did
No.
you make?
She doesn't know if
Did I make? I'd be like,
She wants to know
immediately,
if I made.
Mia, what did I make? Shit? Did I make
Love?
shit?
Yeah, I produced.
Maybe that's the term to use now. You go, you doing all right? Sorry, I was late. I had to produce.
Did you eliminate?
I produced.
Did you produce?
I expelled.
Make.
I expelled into the toilet.
Solid as a rock.
So you going to the Rangers game tonight?
It's a possibility.
Look at you.
I'm trying to kill some time.
Yeah, you got the Cellar Christmas party tonight?
Yeah, I think the boys are going to come.
Before you go finger an open micer?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, before we get started, we should say we found out while we were doing the pre-tape, which you would hear on Thursday, the unfortunate news that Gilbert Godfrey has
A lot of
passed
unfortunate
away.
news today.
Yeah, very sad news. Gilbert Godfrey has passed away.
Yeah.
His family releasing a statement on Twitter that says, "We are heartbroken to announce the passing of our beloved Gilbert Godfrey after a long illness. In addition to being the most iconic voice in comedy, Gilbert was a wonderful husband, brother, friend, and father to his 2 young children. Although today is a sad day for all of us, please keep laughing as loud as possible in Gilbert's honor. Love, the Godfrey family."
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Sad. Very sad.
Big loss for comedy.
Yeah.
And cartoon
Huge.
voices. And
Yeah.
Affleck.
Affleck already kicked him to the curb.
I know, but now he dies and they
Now
lose
they
that
look
guilt.
bad.
They
Yeah.
couldn't make it. They couldn't make it work.
I heard we should start spinning it as the curse of the duck.
Yeah.
The first time I talked
I heard he
to
couldn't get
Gilbert,
good help for his. He couldn't get help for his illness because he had no insurance because Affleck dropped him.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
They blackballed him in the insurance game.
This guy couldn't
Spread the
find
news,
insurance.
dude. This guy couldn't pick it up anywhere.
Dad, I never met his children, but Dara's wife
Dara's
is
sweet,
absolutely great, and it's just
he was a sweetheart.
terrible thing for them. And Gilbert, yeah,
You know, the
class
funniest.
act and one of the funniest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
Going to be sorely missed. We'll have to do something at Skankfest.
yeah, absolutely. He was
For
there
Gilbert.
last
You guys
week.
should do a
He was
duck
there this
roast.
year.
Huh?
Gilbert
Yeah.
Godfrey duck roast.
Roast the Affleck duck?
You just roast duck and sell
Fuck
it.
you, duck.
You know, and then
Tasty.
Oh, roasted duck.
roasted duck.
I
Sell
thought you
roasted
meant like
duck.
roast a duck, like
No.
talk shit about him.
No, I don't. Not another forced roast at Skankfest. I don't want that. Roast the duck and sell the meat.
It's so funny because we got to work with Gilbert, throughout the years. He's done shows with
Sure.
us. But I remember the first time I talked to him on the phone, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Iago!" Like, I couldn't
I'm on the
believe-
phone with a parrot.
I'm on the phone with Iago. Oh my god, this is crazy.
I always,
like,
I always think of the problem child. It was like,
Yeah.
obviously the first time
Yeah.
when I was young, where he was the first. I was like, this guy's.
I'm more of a look who's talking to guy.
Oh, yeah. I was
all
a
right.
USA Up All Night man.
Also, I
Ooh.
recall
Yeah.
that very much. And then, of course, Ford Fairlane,
And Stern.
which I love. Howard Stern.
He was. I learned about Stern by watching a clip with him. I was like, oh, I love Gilbert Godfrey. Because
Yeah.
I didn't have Stern in Denver.
my
Yeah.
favorite was when he did "What's Your Fucking Deal?" When he did our crowd work show. He left his coat. And he came back to get it the next day, and we were serving staff food. And he was like, "Oh, there's food!" And he got in line with the crew to
He
get
put his
staff
clothes back
food.
down and went and got staff meal.
I love that.
And,
And I just
sat
saw him in the
room.
back sitting in the room with a styrofoam plate eating like baked ziti. It was wild.
So awesome.
He was so exactly what they said he
That
was.
documentary, he took every single shampoo and soap
Yeah,
from
it's so
every
cool.
single
Always.
hotel.
When
Yeah,
we
he
were at
does.
the hotel for Skankfest, we were waiting, and I was with Dara talking to her line, and Gilbert was at the front, and he was requesting extra stuff, and she turned to me and she goes, "Look, it's happening! It's happening in real life."
That's very funny.
The thing you've heard about is happening.
There's
He's doing it.
There's like that infamous story about the Chinese food that he like wanted to take home after a show.
Give me extra. Yeah, here's a meal to eat here, and then I'll bring one back with me afterwards. Yeah,
that's fucking great. Very sad. It always sucks. It
Very-
sucks.
It's a crazy
a very
fucking
sweet,
day.
humble, amazing guy.
It was a crazy day. There was a goddamn. People were late for basketball today because the trains were all wacky because there was a guy fucking who's at large still. Is that still?
Oh, no, really?
I don't know if he has. I think he's still at large, but yeah, there was a shooting this morning in Brooklyn at a subway station. 16 people injured, no deaths.
They found
so far.
They found unused bombs, right?
Really?
Undetonated bombs.
Undetonated was the...
Yeah, suspect at large after 10 shot. When was this from? This is from 5:10.
They didn't catch him?
U-Haul cargo van connected with subway shooting located in Brooklyn.
We did what we know so far.
Yeah, this is what we know. Yeah, so this is what CNN.com is saying. So but
Fake
the shooting,
news.
the shooting, you just throw the shade at any fucking thing.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
here we go. A bunch of bullshit.
I don't know. If you
Let
guys
me guess. It definitely wasn't a trans person of color.
I guess this is the libtard view of it. What we know so far, the shooting, 10 people were shot at a Brooklyn subway station this morning. At least 29 people were treated at nearby hospitals for injuries, none of which were life-threatening. The suspect, who remains at large, put on a gas mask, deployed a gas canister, and then began shooting. Damn. The attack is not being investigated as an act of terrorism, but authorities have not ruled anything out. NYPD commissioner said investigators have cell phone video from an eyewitness that shows the suspects and are looking for a U-Haul van with Arizona plates. What is this, heat?
That's all of them.
With connected to the shooting.
It's funny with stuff.
And 9 minutes ago, they said they found the U-Haul cargo van.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was from 9 minutes ago.
It's someone said today, it was funny. They go, what a dick, too. It's like you just at 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning on the fucking subway when everyone's going to work and stuff like that. And you're like, yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but that's probably, he did it for that reason,
Right.
very
Yeah,
much so. Get the most amount of people.
Yeah, I think that was...
I don't want to get into the mind of a killer here, but I mean...
What do you think, he's just
like, how could he do that? He goes, yeah, that seems like the time to do it. If you're gonna mass shoot, that's the time.
What do you think, the guy's just a morning person?
Yeah, you need mass.
He's a go-getter.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta wake up, I gotta do this thing first thing in the morning or I'm not gonna do it.
We actually decided he's not that much of a dick. We actually decided he's not the fullest dick he could have been, because if he was doing it on people's way home from work,
That's fucked
that's
up.
the word. At least doing like everybody on those train cars, 15 cars away, got to go home that day and be like, I was there.
Yeah.
Fire him on a Monday. You
I
don't
was
fire
there.
him on a Friday.
Yeah, don't make him work the fucking week. Exactly. That was as thoughtful as a mass shooter could be.
Man.
I like to see perspective.
That's right.
The crazy part is that he's still at large. They usually always get these people quickly. Also, I saw on New York One.
Where the fuck were you all day, Andy?
I got
said-
caught up in the morning.
They said he was 5'5" on New York One.
What
They
the
said
fuck
it
Where
was-
were you all day, Black Lou?
So he was Jacob.
Your phone.
Black Lou?
Your phone.
Yeah,
Let me
Jake.
check your phone history. Is it gas mask shopping?
I'm 5'6".
Oh,
Yeah, but they were
They will-
guesstimating.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
getting shot at, dude.
That's only cell phone footage.
Yeah, that's from
Jacob,
cameras.
if anybody I know owns a gas mask, it's you.
Yeah. They find a book with a weird Nazi symbol.
If anybody
outside.
did not want to come back to the New York City subway commute, it was also you.
It was probably one of
Jacob.
us. That's our idea on a past show. We go, would Jacob like shoot a bunch of people but don't kill anybody?
Christine
Note
called
to
it.
self.
Ah.
Christine called it tip line because I might have a person of interest, a POI, if you will.
I think I'm about to get that fucking 10K
Yeah.
snitch fee and feed Myrtle nothing but wet food.
Hell yeah. Are you and Will? Hey Lou, are you and Will pulling a prestige on the world right now? Are you like, how could that guy have done that if he was at work the whole time?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! The alibi shuffle.
Are you prestiging us?
He goes, "What if I told you there were two guys?
They were twins the whole time.
One of them's aces on drops."
Are you guys marked for deathing the subway system? There's 2 screw faces.
Well, hopefully they catch. This
Yeah, please.
please
Until then, Christine's going to vigilante the subways.
get your Bronson on.
Christine, you've been thinking about it. Now. Oh, no. Sorry, guys, she can't. I forgot Chicago PD took her butterfly knives, so she can't patrol tonight. Sorry.
We gotta take you off the street. You're too dangerous, Christine.
We're cleaning out the office upstairs. We still got the nunchucks. Still got some weapons.
Dude, did I tell you? Did I tell you?
You guys
about-
want to hit the subway after this with our fucking
With our
weird
red caps?
Yeah, me and Dan have bow staffs.
I might have switched to a nunchuck guy. Did I tell you what happened in San Francisco?
No.
I
You
was
got into a fight and nunchuck saved your life?
and I learned the way of the nunchuck. No, before the show at Cobb's, they were like, "Hey, Nate Diaz's manager is here and wants to talk to you." And I was like, "What's up?" And he's like,
He wants to challenge you to a fight in Las
He
Vegas.
wants you to fight Nate at Ellis Mania. No, he was like, "Hey, Nate is at a concert over here. He's a big comedy fan. He told me to come over here and tell you to like go hang out, or they could come over here late after the show." And I was like, "Well, yeah. How many of them though?" There's like, there's about like 30 of them. I was like, "Well, yeah, that's a lot to bring over here." But
Wait, did Shane tell him?
Maybe there might have been through Shane. I wouldn't be surprised if. But the guy was like, "Anyways, Nate brought me over here with these nunchucks that he wanted to give you, and it's like from his brand. They're called, dude. They're real nunchucks. I mailed them back to myself, and I got them today at my apartment. I was like, I have a delivery at the front desk, and I went. And I was like, oh,
Nunchuck?
Yeah, you forgot. Did you forget about him?
fucking awesome. I forgot about
Yeah, and then
it
you went,
because
"Oh, yeah."
I got him and mailed them out the next morning. I like got up and got high and walked to UPS and sent it, and just mailed it in like a fucking Manila envelope or whatever. And then I got home today and I was like, oh, what? It says
You're a
like
Chucks dude.
It says real and respect on it.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they're fucking awesome.
Stockton slap.
Dude, they're fucking badass. So I'm a hatchet guy with a side of nunchuck.
Okay, well, that's greedy.
You're bow staff. Why?
I'm just bow
I
staff.
got two small ones.
You're going to hatch it while you're nunchucking, Dan? It sounds insane.
Like I can do it.
Oh, look. Oh, hey, it's the one-man band, the Vigilantes. He never accomplishes anything.
I got you, dude. Like, come at me, dude. I'll fuck your shit up.
He's trying to do spinning knives with his knees.
It's the patting your head and rubbing your stomach and fighting.
He's chewing gum. He's playing the bass drum. He's shooting a gun.
I'll do this, and then I'll just hold the axe out in front of me.
Yeah, dude, if you can get through the nunchucks, there's an axe waiting for your ass.
just do this, and then they just push my hand.
It's solid oak.
This motherfucker broke my nose.
Jacob, let's take to the streets, dude.
Go find this guy.
If you don't come help us do it, it means you're the guy.
If you're not on the manhunt, you are what we're hunting.
Actually, if you're the smartest villain here, you do join the hunt. Throw us off your trail like Dexter.
I watched a documentary yesterday about a serial killer who,
Was involved in his own hunt.
yeah.
Brilliant.
That got you amped up for this morning?
I'm gonna do it.
He's like, oh my God, this is possible.
He goes, you know what? I didn't really like think about it like that. I think I'm on it. I think I'm on to something.
If we
Black
do
Widow,
this,
did you subway in today? Oh, no. Not in Brooklyn, though.
No.
Oh, good cover.
Coming the other way.
well, I believe him.
Did you clock in? You know we all have to scan our badges now.
It's going to be crazy when they arrest the suspect, and it's like the people that know him are either going to be like, yeah, I saw that one.
Classic Tim.
Or they're going to be like, what? Because that gas mask throwing a canister,
Yeah.
that's some fucking
That's Call of
action
Duty
hero shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can purchase off the internet, white guy stuff, I think.
That's, I mean, if you're
Smoke
you're
grenades?
asking me right now about the crime and all the things involved,
Right.
100% white dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You have a bag
I think
full
they
of
said it
guns.
wasn't.
If you have a bag full of guns and whatever over your shoulder and all this stuff, and even the gas mask, when you release a smoke bomb into the subway, you're doing this. It's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
know,
you
coming
don't
back.
release something and go, I can't do it.
Fuck.
Sorry,
Oh, fuck.
everybody.
You
Sorry,
just kick it onto
everyone.
the tracks.
Sorry, everybody.
And then the subways are there. And then,
The next
and then what's
stop.
funny is you kick it in the tracks, and then they still shut down the subway, and everyone's mad at you, and you're like, I'm about to shoot you.
I was going to kill all you guys. This could have went way worse.
Yeah, but they're still at large. So hopefully,
Can you shoot at a few of us so we can go home from work, please?
Just put one in my leg.
What a fucking scary situation. It was on a train car or on a...
train car.
Yeah, they have video.
I
They have
did
video
kind of get to
There's
use
video.
it as an excuse this morning
You tried to?
because I was running a little late for a 10:30.
Yeah.
You're a real
And Jim,
piece of
Big
shit,
Jim texted me.
dude. Were you saying this on the radio? Why are you saying this on the
Was he
radio?
like, are we-
because it was the truth.
He's like, are you
yeah, but
okay?
this,
He
the
goes,
truth's not going to set you free.
but I
with
did
your
go. I
job.
don't know if you heard there was a shooting. It's back the N train all the way up into Queens.
You were on the right line.
That's what I'm saying.
were you like this? Were you like, oh, dude, he goes, I'm sorry, I got shot in the ass. And then when he found out, he goes, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, no, that was just my asshole. Turned
Sorry,
Right, right.
that hole was already
That
there.
hole was already there. I had
Turn-
no idea. Do you know I've never felt my own asshole before?
Kind of a big day for me, so I'm gonna stay home.
No,
You know what? I'm going to stay home and try to figure this thing out.
This new wild and wacky world I'm aware of.
Trooper that I am. I made
You know
it
they
in.
say a male clit's up there?
It's
impossible.
I'm gonna see if I can
I'm going to check.
I'm gonna see if I can milk myself. It's even funnier. I was thinking about Andy being on his couch, shirtless, just eating off his chest with it on speakerphone, and Jim's like, "Andy, you all right?" You go, "It's mayhem down here."
I don't think I'm gonna make it in, bro.
Jim,
I don't know if my phone's going to work down here for long, Jim.
I got Slim Jim in my mouth.
he's like,
I was looking around.
Oh, God, I think there's a second plane coming.
he goes, Jim goes,
Second plane? He goes, oh, I mean, the gas mask guy's
What
coming
is it?
back. Oh.
He goes, "There's a nice old couple here with a golden retriever." It's like, "Are you just giving me Daylight, the Sylvester Stallone movie?"
Delivery.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, my God, I see a wave coming. Everything's freezing.
I better shut this door.
I think I'm day aftering tomorrow.
Yeah, I got it. If I'm Emmeriching, dude, finishing Moonfall, it's the worst movie of all time. Listen to this right now.
I might have
If
to
you
watch it
enjoy,
tonight.
Moonfall.
yeah,
I don't even
dude,
know what it is.
Halle Berry joint. If you're, it's actually
the moon.
it's a Roland, it's a
Balls.
Roland Emmerich joint. I called him.
What else
Roland,
has he done?
dude. What do you want to know? 2012, Day After Tomorrow, Godzilla with Broderick.
Wow, all garbage.
If by garbage you mean delicious pieces of shit.
I can't watch that stuff anymore, dude.
No.
I don't have the patience anymore.
Day after tomorrow. I watched recently, I think.
Wait till Moonfall, dude. Wait till you learn about how the moon affects the gravity. Wait till you learn about superstructures.
I think one night I was on the couch and didn't feel like changing the channel, and fucking, it was like just getting to the shit was about to go down day after tomorrow, and I'm like, I like it. I fall for all the
science.
no, not the science at all. Like water just taking over a city, like and seeing them, the way they were able to do that. And like I said, the tornadoes. I mean, they become such ridiculous feats of nature.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, for the first time.
Dude, this one's the moon going to collide with Earth.
No, I know. I'm saying this was like, it goes up, there's tornadoes in California. It goes, oh my God, they're joining forces to make one giant tornado.
Oh my God, they have legs now, and they put on shoes.
What's a cartoon that did that? It was like
South Park
go
did
there,
that.
like, shot. It goes, now they've learned how to use guns.
No, South Park did the smug clouds coming together. But every Roland Emmerich movie feels like he's just in the bathtub being like, push, push. Oh no, what's going on? Push, push. He's just having the waves crash on it. It's a piece of shit. Go watch it. It's great. I loved it.
I will.
Halle Berry does not try throughout the movie. Katie brought up a great point. They don't react. All I've heard is
The moon's not
acting is
real. They're like,
reacting.
shit, no way.
Dude, they don't even do that. They go like this. A thing falls from a mountain. They go, we got to get to the army base. And you're like, you're not going to acknowledge. You're not going to acknowledge
It looks
the
like
Earth?
shit's falling from the sky. All right. We should probably find a
Dude,
The
door.
green
The
screen
biggest-
was broken that day, so they just had to improvise it and go, yeah, kind of look over there.
Dude, the biggest,
I see it.
the biggest pop, and I didn't even notice it at
Guys,
first.
am I whacked out on canned wine, or is the moon coming towards us?
'Cause I think I might have had 2 campaigns, but
Yeah, where's the campaign?
This might be the campaign talking. He's keeping away from Lou. He's trying to dry Lou out.
Smart.
Lou's got the taste.
Lou's already got the
Did he
got
not
the itch.
Did he not come into your office today raving?
No, he's probably hungover.
It was, it's a different story.
You got the DTs already from the canopy?
You get the
Whatever it's
shakes
called?
from canned wine.
Yeah, campaign.
You sold the hell out of that movie, Dan.
What? It's awful.
I wanna watch it
It's the
so
fat
bad.
guy.
I might watch it tonight.
The fat guy from Game of Thrones, the one that's friends with Jon Snow, that takes the rape baby and the
Oh,
mom.
yeah. Sam?
Yeah.
Sam,
Tully?
man, wait till you see he puts on a clinic in scared breathing.
Yeah.
He does a great, like,
Now I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, dude, that's fucking 8 years on Game of Thrones getting you ready for that bad boy.
The worst scared breathing is wait, what's the
Blair Witch?
No, it's T2. It's Joe Morton.
Dyson, where he's like,
And he just goes,
dude, hardest I've ever laughed is my friend Kendall did that while watering a table's glasses. He was doing the Dyson breath at work during a lunch. He was going, like he couldn't drop it. Dude, I had to peel off. I had to go fucking laugh alone in the room because it broke. Yeah, this has got. Sam does a
me
great
room.
job fear breathing, and then it's just everyone acts in one speed. The plot makes zero
has
sense.
the function of the moon been a lie all this time?
Yeah, it's a superstructure, dude. It's aliens that run the moon,
And they reflect our light for us.
and they're actually are. I don't want to give it away. Just watch.
Okay.
But the moon is a ship.
It's a superstructure.
Okay, but they moved
right.
the moon.
I go, now I'm
so
listening.
Big.
Man,
It's a superstructure. Trademark.
trademark, trademark, Roland Emmerich. Dude, the funniest thing is I've said this. Katie and I, in the pandemic, got obsessed with Roland Emmerich. We watched all of them. We loved them. There's always things he does. And the main thing is when a door shuts, it stops things that doors can't stop, like water. Or in Day After Tomorrow with the freezing. It's like freezing and Jake Gyllenhaal shuts that door and then they're fine.
The door freezes, but behind the door, they're fine.
They're fine. They're fine. So we're watching this. We had to break it. Moonfall was such a colossal piece of shit that we had to break it into 2 clumps because we couldn't gut it down in one sitting.
I thought it was more than that, the clumps at this point.
It was 2 hours. We watched it in two 1-hour clips.
Okay.
And we've broke down these movies together watching this, but dude, there's a scene where a door stops the villain and it was the biggest pop in our apartment. I didn't even notice it at first. And Katie's like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And I realized it. It really
You have set up, though, that I'm going to feel like a buffoon if I really enjoy it.
There's no way you'll enjoy it. There's zero chance by the first 15 minutes, you're going to go like, "Oh, by the way, this is fun to notice. It's a Chinese movie. It's produced by like a Chinese company. It's half executive produced." Once you start noticing that, you're like, and then they put like one Chinese star in it to make it make
It
sense.
did not get like major burn at all.
I think it was in and out of the
I've
theaters.
only seen this. I've only seen it now on my cable stuff because I'm noticing because you pointed. You said what it is.
Man, it is fucking bad. And we were ready for it to be bad because we have been like watching it.
It's worse than Day After Tomorrow.
It makes Day After Tomorrow. I would nominate.
Citizen Kane?
I would nominate it for an Academy Award after watching Moonfall.
Yeah.
Moonfall, you're almost like they just were making it and they were like, "Hey, we gotta make this movie. Like, let's just finish it. Just go through
Well,
it."
that's every single Stephen King film I've ever seen.
But no, there's still like
I've always said Stephen King movies end like when he's writing the script. Like his mom yelled at him, and they were like, "Steven, I'm not going to call you for dinner again." And he goes, "Hang on one second." I goes, "Everybody's aliens." "All right, I'm coming."
Dude, so
He goes, "Wait, isn't this a vampire movie?" He goes, "Yeah, but I don't know. There'll be
I don't know.
aliens."
Yeah, it was all. It's all a dream.
I'm reading all the Stephen King books now just for fun, and
They're
then
always
watching
aliens.
the corresponding movie. I just did Misery, though. Misery is fucking dope as
Fantastic.
shit as a book.
It's a great book and a great movie.
And the movie looks like a Disney film in comparison to the book, though.
Yeah.
The book is brutal.
Yeah, but
If
same thing with it.
If you're dating Stephen King though, and you just read his books and you go, "So you just like think of that stuff on your own."
Yeah. Did you say a girl had to be raped by all of her friends so she
Yes.
could be an adult so it doesn't get her?
He goes, "Yeah, pretty cool, right?
He's like, "Yeah, well, how else do you think you become a woman? By the way, you have nice hair.
Can my friends meet you?"
Can you have
My
friend
car
meet?
really likes you.
Yeah, my car thinks for itself. Victim identification system activated in response to Brooklyn subway shooting.
Let's get this motherfucker.
What is that? What's the UVIS? It's response.
Unified Victim Identification System.
They advise people to call 311. I mean, this is a page. This is like 6 pages already. Just go back to what that article was saying because I think they're gonna. UVIS is a database system coordinated by the city's Department of Information. Yada yada. Just say you're going to use the cameras on the corner of every building.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
They're just going, "Guys, we've just activated all the cameras."
And we
Is
just,
that what that means? Victim Identification System?
They dress it up.
But how's it a victim identification?
Oh,
Like, it feels like they would be looking for a
just looking for victims.
perp.
you're
Yeah,
right.
a perp. Like a perp identification system.
It's a disaster management system that manages and coordinates all of the activities related to missing persons. Oh, okay. So it is a missing persons. I was wrong. It's not trying to
For the people who haven't been
identified yet.
identified.
we just turned on all your camera phones and have access to them. now.
Yeah, guys, we just took all your texts and your nudes. So be cool. Centralized communications.
Are you a
and data
victim?
collection.
Nice tits, by the way.
Yeah. Also, you're a fucking pig in your sex.
Damn, what a whore bag.
You go, "I'm sorry you're missing. Can you go to a local authorities?" Also, what's up with the cans?
Are you just
Sorry.
copy and pasting the same thing over and over again?
Yeah.
All these dudes, you slut.
Sorry you're missing, but geez, now we know why.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody had it coming.
It has previously been activated in response to various emergencies in New York City, including the East Harlem building fire. So,
Well, DJ Lou, call 311 and let them know that we are not fully accounted for Jacob and Black Lou today around that time. However, I'm not still completely not believing the idea that Will Witzke went down there and started shooting and throwing smoke grenades, and you're here as his alibi.
And then you go to the security footage of Sirius, and it's the only time Lou looks at the camera while he's checking. It's like, boop! He's like... You're like, Lou, why?
12-point match.
I'll tell you, it wasn't Christine. She slept till 1 p.m. So she didn't murder anybody.
I love ladies who lay.
She slept through her festival, selling out in 17 minutes.
Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations to
Big
Christine.
congratulations
Very
to Christine,
exciting.
Lewis, and Rebecca for that. That's
Huge.
fucking amazing.
Skankfest South, and thank you all to the fans. Skankfest Vegas. Sorry. You guys shift it every year like it's a UFC pay-per-view.
17 minutes.
That's great.
Skankfest 7. Yeah, that's
It's gonna
awesome.
be awesome.
Sold out.
I actually woke up at like 12:43. I woke up at 8 to take the dog out, laid back down, fell back asleep. And I woke up and just texted her, "We
Christine,
sold
you don't have
out."
to give us down to the minute your whereabouts. We don't think you actually committed the crime on the bus.
She goes, then I
It's
grab my
okay.
gas mask. Oh, no.
We ocean
She goes,
dated.
12:43. I woke up. You can see it on my phone. My first activity on my phone is 12:33.
8:43, I got the move. I put out my AR-15. Oh, no.
I woke up a little bit early. I saw Christine in Dead President's makeup. She had the black on her eye. Yeah.
Hey, Sleepy.
She goes, got my 2 Glocks.
Why are you listening to Just Dead Prez? I'm getting ready.
I hope they catch this fucking dude. The only description is gas mask.
I would just wonder if there's like a seedy bar in Brooklyn right now where a guy's like, you know, that was me, right? And you're like, what the fuck?
5'5" though. Thank God. That's why no one's dead. He was only able to shoot them in the knees.
Yeah, dude. He was like Gage in Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
You're like in there fucking
He's running around. He was just cutting the Achilles tendons on the shit. God, you fuck.
something bit me.
He threw a smoke bomb in the ears like,
Not fair.
scurrying of little feet.
Not fair.
Not fair.
Not fair.
God, fucker got my Achilles heel.
You little
Shit.
Oh, fucker.
Ow, my
have
shin.
they released the size of it? Because it turns out he's like 6'6" and just 310, a walking tank. He's like the Russian from
This is how we
Punisher.
flush him out. Get out of here, you tiny nerd.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? You need a step stool to actually do some real crimes?
Yeah. Come, fucking see me at work. Don't worry. Everyone needs a badge click to get in now.
Yeah, tiny Avenger.
All your short jokes. And you know why somebody gets that angry.
Oh.
Jacob, you're really implicating
Seriously.
yourself here.
Not me. I'm just saying.
Jacob's like, I understand. You get on those subways and
He
no
goes,
one gives a fuck
I
about the little guy.
Maybe that guy just got back from Florida. I was just sick of taking everyone's shit.
Yeah, because some homeless guy started digging in his own ass next to him on the train.
Oh, you don't think I'll do what I got on me right now? I got a 45 on my hip.
Oh, did we go,
You don't think I
go
won't
to
let this-
Jacob's closet and a Curtis Sliwa outfit falls out?
I am the Avenger.
Red beret.
They call me the Short Angel.
Oh no, that's for. All right, guys.
You know when they wrote the
You
Bible?
got me.
You know when they wrote the Bible, people averaged at least a height of 5'4". It's that long speech. Some would say Michael, the Archangel, was nearly over 5'5".
I guess you guys will all be laughing when all this is torn down and we can only live in Valley Forge huts.
Yeah. So do your people are bog people from Ireland.
I'm going to be nervous. I'm going to be sitting upstairs in the office tomorrow. I'm going to have a usual suspects coffee mug drop and realize and put all the pieces together of Jacob.
It's just all the scenes flash in
Yeah.
your mind where Jacob goes, you know, you
Florida.
could take people out in Subway.
Yeah, all your short jokes.
And then you see, and then it cuts to Jacob. He's just lounging in a chair feeding ducks in Florida again.
He's gone.
By the lake.
He's gone and everyone's confused.
He goes, where the
Son
fuck
of a
is
bitch.
Jacob going?
See you at Skankfest Vegas.
Yeah.
He's in the breeze. Oh, son of a bitch, he's in the breeze.
He's gone. God damn it. That son of a bitch is gone.
He went to Fiji under an assumed name.
We let him slip.
He walked away like fucking
get-
Hannibal Lecter at the end
Yeah.
with a nice hat.
Yeah, he goes, I put Will Witzke's face over my face.
I'll be having Dan over for dinner tonight.
When he goes to,
Dan's got his temporal lobe. He's got temporal lobe. He goes, die like Jacob.
oh, you don't realize my big head's open? Or Jacob gets his Jason Bourne moment and he shows up at Skankfest Vegas and they're like, son of a bitch, that's Jacob Patat.
Son of a fucking bitch.
I want people to say that about me so bad. Like
People say that, I
Jason
think.
Bourne.
Dude, totally. Well, go ham on a Subway.
No.
Don't worry. You're not able to reach anybody for fatal shots.
Do you think that guy, so far no one's dead, hopefully that stays that way, but do you think that guy he's like, damn, no one?
I mean,
when you find out.
That's what's scary about him being on the run. He goes, well, I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully not.
right, exactly. Now they're gonna be checking for just gas masks. He goes, no gas mask. He goes, there was a guy in a ninja costume I didn't really pat down much.
There was a dude in the Scream mask.
What about
you guys said it was a gas mask yesterday.
I was looking.
There's other masks.
I didn't even know they were going to change. What about the guy in the duster with the skeleton?
Why are we calling him the gas mask killer then?
Yeah. What's
The guy in a full ninja costume.
guy walked in with?
2 swords and a smoke grenade gun.
We're not saying nothing about Storm Shadow over there.
Hey man, I had one job.
You told me gas mask. I didn't know Sicario was going to be in here.
I have the email.
Sicario.
Gas mask.
Sicario. I didn't know Sicario was coming in here with a full fucking skeleton mask.
Yeah, there's some purge-looking folks that were walking by with some wacky shit, but
You told
but
me
no gas
mask.
No gas mask.
Nope.
There was a guy that was wearing one of those breather things, and I threw him on the ground. He was just painting.
Yeah. Turns out he's a big Linkin Park fan.
He was just painting something, and
There was a guy fully painted in gold. Let him right on.
Yeah, dude.
All the regular characters.
Man, when that fucking canister goes off in a subway, you have to be like, what the? I mean, the fucking fear that must have been on that train.
can I tell you? Just reminded me of something. I laughed at this though. It wasn't fear, but it was funny. I dropped in my closet the other day onto the wood floor a can of Tough Actin' Tinactin aerosol.
Done. Yeah.
I don't know what it hit on the floor, but it just wherever it hit, it spiked a hole through it at the bottom.
Oh no!
At the bottom, like at the very, like it would be here on the bottom. And dude, I laughed. Christine didn't hear me laugh. I was laughing because there's nothing I could do. Dude, it was just raining. I picked it up. It was hitting me in the face, all over my clothes. It made a puddle. But I put it. Way late in the game, I'm like, sink. And I threw it in the sink, and it welled up. There was so much fluid in there. Still right now, I have to go fix it more. The floor of the bathroom and everything was just covered into. It was the slick ice thing. It was horrible. It wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
And you just have to let it go the entire way. There was nothing you could do about it.
It's tough acting.
Like what you said though, if that guy would have pulled that gas thing and then not gone through with it, everyone would be like, "Oh, you just got to sit here while this."
What the fuck was this guy's problem?
It would have rolled around like an empty Snapple bottle for 4 stops.
But living in New York and being on the subway,
Someone grab that goddamn bottle.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Who's the jerk off? This right here. This is why I was going to do it.
But living in New York, you see so much crazy shit on the subway that there is a chance that you see that smoke happen, and then you wait for like a showtime. And then when you just hear fucking gunshots, you're like, oh shit.
Give me
What it's going to do, and I believe this to be a very true thing, I think it's going to slow down subway travel for a lot of people. A lot of people say they don't look for that. Like it's like it happens. Has that happened before? Has like a fucking
There hasn't been a gunman, but
person
there's been,
doing
like
like a movie Heat, like they have to like
Right.
throw in a thing and then just you're stuck in a train, dude.
Can I say something that I always think in these that I think is kind of like it's not an apathetic thought, but it's just a thought of like a different angle of it. You know when you watch action movies?
Maybe he's an angel of death that was sent here from God to
No, but-
get rid of wicked people.
You know in like action movies where it's like a wrongfully accused good guy, and then there's like someone chasing him, and then they like fight in public or whatever. Like anything, even like John Wick, where him and Common have that fight in like the train. What if that's what this is, and we're just like hearing the story? There was like it's a crazy, but you're like, were they fighting? Was there a knife fight? Was there like two? You know what I mean? Or is it just a psychopath?
I think it's just a psychopath.
Action movie or psycho? I know it's probably not an action movie, but I'm saying
It's fun to think about.
it is fun to think
It's
about.
more fun to think about that.
It's way more fun to think about it than just a deranged person that
Like
wants
he
to
was
hurt
just on the
people.
losing side of like a John Wick battle.
Well,
and he was just
Smoke
like, I'm sorry, I got rattled and I shot a couple people.
Yeah,
Smoke bomb's a wacky thing to do because someone's trying to like distort your like percent what you can see and everything. That's fucking pretty wacky. Yeah. That's terrifying. I don't know what I do in a
it's got to be a terrifying situation.
If I was
Anyone
with
that was
Christine, I'd probably like cover her up.
you used to use her as a shield.
Yeah, because if I was there with Christine, I'd be like, go see if that guy's pissed.
Go see if you can sex him. Go sex him right now. Sex him in front of everybody.
Christine, loosen this guy up, would you?
Yeah.
Throw them shoulders in it like you do.
Everybody get the fuck down on the ground. What do you want, lady? He goes, son of a, suck me sideways. What's going on?
Oh my God! Someone hold this gun.
God.
And then,
What was I gonna do?
Christine goes, get him.
Yeah, and he goes, hold on, guys. I'm about to, let me blow before we get to Fulton Street.
She goes, seriously, let him. It'd be a shame to send him off without this finishing him off.
I don't love a big dick.
Yeah, man. Hope everyone's, hope they catch him.
Jacob mysteriously disappeared again.
Dude, for real.
Oh, shit.
That does make me nervous that he just dipped out.
Time to write my last part of my manifesto.
Right when we were all tying it together.
He goes, you guys can't cook a cake without you telling everybody about it. You fucking
He's
assholes.
frantically
He's up
making
there
phone
sa-
calls right now.
Or he's upstairs and I was just doing something wacky. Like,
He's just looking at his gun.
Yeah, he just goes, they all laugh.
He goes,
They all laugh.
Go downstairs and finish the job.
They all thought I was a knife man. Played it for years.
Oh, look at that. I got knives.
He must have been working on smoke bombs this whole time.
He just, the only one he doesn't kill is Lou. I love you,
Fucking
Remy.
pussy.
Whoa.
I won't kill people with this whole story again, but just to back up how great of an idea this is, even though Jacob's not here, we have now pitched an idea for a show called The Odd Thruple, where we'll be. Have you heard about this?
Yes. I couldn't be more invested in.
It's what an unbelievable idea. And now it's an Odd Thruple with Black Lou now being there also to instigate these two having to deal with each other.
I'm not trying to take work away from you. I don't even think you need an instigator. After
in case,
sharing an
though.
office with those two for years,
Look,
one cough from Lewitsky will
Sometimes-
set him in a downward spiral.
sometimes-
I
you don't
forgot
need
it's
to fluff.
be Andy. You don't be
Yeah.
Jacob or be Lou.
That's why I
be
had to sit
Andy.
between them.
Yeah.
Because your piece, you just put on your jam music.
Can't you picture what an amazing show that would be?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, financially,
DJ
You know what
Lewis
it is?
really.
I think we bring
All right.
Black Lou in to instigate for most of the week, and then we have a special healing session with Andy on the last day.
Yeah, maybe
I
a
like
recap.
I don't mind that.
To be
A
Andy,
recap episode.
to bring him back
Well,
to the office.
A recap episode for
solve-
sure, but we have a reunion show where they're going to hear all the stuff they said in the
And
confessionals.
they're going to be dressed very sexy.
And they're there. What, in real time? Yeah, great idea.
And you just show the time that Lou just said that horrific thing about Jacob when
Yeah.
Jacob thought Jacob had a tender moment with him and he went in the thing and just drunkenly went gay.
And then look, and then Jacob.
He's like, I told you I'm afraid of becoming my father. Fag.
Yeah, then he's like, that hurt. I told you.
Finally drawn the line.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what that's led to right now is we were like, oh, they should have to cook for each other at this cabin. And Lou said he makes casseroles.
Jacob said he refused to eat. Jacob said he refused to eat anything Lou cooked.
I mean,
This is all on Thursday
Jacob's
show.
a 3-star Michelin chef.
Yeah.
Yes,
Which
which
you're
he
getting
says.
a great meal.
A fucking casserole whiskey over here?
So
Jacob's getting a fucking grilled cheese made on an iron.
So to set it out, Lou dances with the devil known as casseroles. And
What kind of casserole?
so he's going to bring in a tuna casserole
A tuna
tomorrow.
casserole that
First of
Jacob
all-
says he
And we're-
will not touch. He
said
said
he will
under
not
any
touch.
circumstance he will
I
not
wouldn't
touch.
either.
But we're
Tuna?
all going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it too.
Day old tuna casserole?
A
Bring
day
it.
old. You're assuming
Coming
that
from-
thing hasn't been in Whiskey's
No, he's-
fridge for 4 months.
Wait a second, Lou. I didn't even think about that. Is this casserole sitting in your fridge currently and you're bringing us pieces of old casserole? Or are you making a casserole?
I want you to hold
You're
up.
making it from fresh?
Lou, can you hold up
Sure.
Can you hold up a paper and take a picture when you make the casserole?
I will, yes.
With the date on it.
Please. I didn't even consider you giving us old tuna
Timestamp.
I
casserole.
need you to timestamp that photo.
But I assume it's going to be sitting in a refrigerator that they don't know what the right number of fridge temperature is.
Well,
so it's going to come in frozen
There is
or not
no
cold.
way you do not go out to a store and buy it and try and mask it as your own.
You can't buy a tuna casserole in stores.
Yeah, where the fuck
I
are
don't
you
even know
going
how
to
you
get a
make a casserole.
With
that
love.
sounds way
That's
too
how you make
complicated
it.
for you.
Love.
Who's selling a tuna casserole?
I don't know. That's how little I know about casseroles.
Or- Guess
If,
what, dude?
if your mother serves you a frozen tuna casserole that's been already prepped and cooked, then your
She
mother
wishes-
doesn't care. Your mother, you're one, she's an alcoholic and probably a drug addict.
Is that not adding up so far?
Oh yeah, shit.
No, listen, I think Lou's going to bring in a wonderful tuna casserole that I'm
Jack
going to have
Daniel's sauce.
It's like Fridays. I got that Jack Daniel's sauce.
You know, Freddy's
It's
lost
a
their
Jack
Jack Daniels
Yeah,
thing.
so
Now
now
it's
it's
called
Evan-
bourbon sauce.
Well,
or
it was Evan Williams, I think they had for a little bit.
Oh, really?
They had something crusty.
something. Yeah,
It's a reduction.
Wild turkey sauce.
Wild turkey rules.
It's
I love
a
wild
wild-
turkey.
Wild turkey does not rule.
I drank a bottle of wild. I drank a
Wild
bottle
turkey
of
does
wild.
rule.
It's
Kid
wild
Rock
turkey
says it's cool.
turkey.
I drank a bottle of wild turkey 100 proof. We went to a house party at Arizona State. I was a problem. I don't remember it. I was a fucking problem.
Fuck yeah, it sounds fun.
A bottle.
Shout
You've
out
made
Kristen Corey
casseroles
to let me
before?
sleep at her house because I was fucking banged up.
What's in a casserole, by the way? That was not a Fiori family thing.
You're going to find out on Thursday. Everyone will. But the recipe,
well,
as we know,
tune in.
This is Sweeps Week.
Tune in.
Tuna. It's tuna, cream of mushroom soup, cream of broccoli soup.
2 cream of soups.
Oh, those are my 2 least favorite too.
That's the flavor.
But don't you like?
Oh God!
Nah, that's the home. That's the good stuff.
That's what gets you going. That's the going on.
We do my dad's like famous dish that he would make. My mom called it jail stew, but it was just hamburger meat, cream of mushroom soup, and egg noodles, and I loved it.
Goulash.
Dude, I'm not going to lie.
That's what Mrs. Hannigan gave the kids at the orphanage.
That does sound good.
That's cold mush.
With a cold.
We're not
can of
having
Pepsi.
hot mush today. We're having cold mush. You had cold mush.
Hamburger noodle. I eat that shit cold.
Hamburger noodles?
Hamburger
What
noodle.
a trash name.
No, hamburger noodle.
It's not better.
It's the sequel to the comedian Hamburger.
Hamburger noodle.
The Revenge. Let's take a break.
Elliot Gonzalez talking all that crazy mess. Hamburger noodle.
Hamburger noodle. Let's take our first break. You're hanging out, right, Fiori?
Yeah.
Just gotta meet Quan Mills, dude.
Yeah, dude. Quan Mills
You're
calling
gonna
in.
audio meet him.
Well, we're gonna explain to you a little background. Lou's got some clips. DJ Lou's got some Quan Mill clips from the Pastor Eats Poissy
Pussy. Audiobook.
and then
As read by some chick.
Sapphire,
Plus,
I think. And
Only
then,
reviewed by Little Bit.
and then Quan Mills will be calling in at 6:30 to discuss his literary empire.
Yes. Yes. We'll be right back, everyone. We're hanging out with Merkface Andy.
Who is not and Jacob. We're
Still not in the room.
MIA.
And by the way,
Terrifying.
without his jacket, which we all know is his binky, and he fucking fired the chair back and darted out of the room.
Oh man, I don't like what's going on.
He's like, good thing I hid that gas mask. Oh my God, I hid the gas mask in that thing.
Oh, no one's
Hey
back
guys,
at work.
that's our pew.
No one's back at work until the 11th.
Oh my God.
It's the 11th. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
Hey, we're all special, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that. Well, not DJ Lou, but he's going to learn today.
Yeah.
So they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattress is great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. I've heard there's all these mattresses, but I'll tell you which one I got. The plus size folks one. I took the quiz, and they just were like, you know what's up. And then they asked me, if you want us to tell you, click this link.
And you went, all right.
And I was like, I'll click it. And they go, are you sure you want us to tell you which one and not just get the one you know you need?
And you're like,
I was like, no, tell me. No. Is it the sleeping hot one? They're like, no.
Like,
it's the plus one.
No?
It's already at your house. That's how fast they are. If you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and it comes shipped right to your door with free shipping and a contact-free delivery. Isabella just got home today from her trip. Can't wait to get back in that Helix.
Yeah.
She got a new puppy, too.
Hey.
Helix and a puppy. I mean, they don't come together. Sold separately. But, I recommend them together. You never have to go to a mattress store again. Helix Sleep was awarded the best mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. They have a 10-year warranty. You get to try the mattress out for 100 days risk-free. Gross. And they're shipped right to your door completely free, and they'll even pick it up for you if you don't like it. But you will love it. And that's pretty cool. They're going to give you no reason not to try it.
Yeah.
They'll take it away if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Stand your old bed up against the wall, and if you want to get back on that, bed
Flop
of
it
nails,
back down.
have at it. Oh, look at Jacob now. He's wearing glasses, look different.
Whoa, that's weird. Fake mustache.
Right now, Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders, up to $200 off at helixsleep.com/bonfire. That's helixsleep.com/bonfire.
$6:30, dog.
That's it for this now. Hey, everybody.
We'll be right back.
Here's a commercial for something, a Bonfire merch, everybody.
Yeah,
Check out Bonfire merch. And campaign wine in a can.
Go get it all.
Yeah. Get into a fist fight with your twin brother. It's peach mimosa now available.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Right there. Bernadette Peters was a vision. What?
You really love musicals.
Yeah, dude, you're a big musical guy.
I don't. I like the few musicals that I know. I have
know
no
you
interest in
liked
any
it
other
with
one.
your
I thought
buddy.
I've never I couldn't believe how bored I was at Les Miserables with what a big production that was when I was a kid. I'm like, this sucks.
Lewis loves it, right?
Loves it.
Those are one of the two that I love.
Les Miserables.
And
Never seen it.
I hate every other musical.
Nah, Phantom of the Opera rips.
Fan of the Opera rules. I saw Phantom of the Opera. That rules.
Phantom of the
Rent
Opera
rules,
rules.
Chorus Line rules,
Rent
Fosse
doesn't rule.
rules, Chicago rules.
Rent doesn't rule.
West Side Story. Rent rules so hard.
Book of Mormon rules.
Still never seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I bet it doesn't.
But I'm a Trey
rule.
Park, Matt Stone.
I was
Die
gonna say
hard.
everything
So
I've
am I.
seen from it is it's corny. I don't.
What, Book of Mormon?
Yeah.
It's fun. No, it's not
I'm
corny.
sure there's like a little corniness to it, just in nature of it being a musical.
Sure, but I'm saying like they have.
I didn't love the movie for that reason. The musical stuff. It was like too much. And I think so. I don't know if like musical for comedy.
even in like
I don't know
Team America.
I don't know if musical comedy is my thing. Like she said, I like West Side Story, where the songs are it's like the sad songs, particularly too, are pretty great.
I got dragged to Wicked. Oh, fucking
Do
Do you want to practice West Side Story and perform it at the house in our spare time?
no.
I
You can't
guess
keep
what I
up
just
with
have
me.
to say to you.
There's
I could
way-
do it. I could
There's no way
totally
you'll
do
keep
it.
up with my singing and dancing.
I'll totally keep up with you. I was
Ass
in
not.
musical theater
Crazy.
most of my life.
I would love
So fucking great. Most of your life now, Christine. How old you are?
if you
I'm a
came
dancer.
over. If I came over and Jay had one of those Staying Alive headbands
Yeah,
on,
totally.
and he's just got like a
Ankle
gray
warmers.
T-shirt
Fucking
under.
white like linen pants. They're just sweat through.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, what's up? Sorry, this bitch can't
Boy
keep
can
up.
dream.
Yeah, I got to go over and turn off a boombox.
You
still.
go, what? Hey, Dan.
5, 6, 7, 8. I like to live in the. You're fucking missing the steps. You
I
suck
wouldn't
at
miss
this.
the steps.
Yeah, you're terrible already at it.
Les Miserables
Rehearse
I can
with me.
almost do word for word.
Wow.
But every other
My
musical
mom lived
I
that one,
detest.
so we saw it.
I never saw it.
Christine, let's sing. There's a place for us right now.
I
Prove you can
need
do
the
it.
music.
Yes.
No,
Yeah?
I can't prove you can do it because I haven't sang it in a long time.
She just said
Neither have I.
Yeah, but he was ready to go. He was ready to throw down right here.
Place for us.
Oh, you have a voice like broken glass going in my ear canals.
Give us a little taste, sweet honey Jay.
No.
There's a place for us. Somewhere a place for us. Who's that guy screaming behind me? Peace and quiet.
Just burying your duet partner?
Hey, who let Wolfman Jack harmonize with me? Hold my hand.
Chelsea used to sing and dance with me at home.
Congratulations. Okay. No one knows what to
I
say.
just think it'd be a fun
I
pastime
know,
for
just know
us
who
to
Chelsea
do
was.
together.
Huh?
I think it'd be a fun pastime for us to do together. Rehearse
No.
musicals.
I'm not going to rehearse musicals with you. There's 1,000 things I think I do. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you, I'm going to get mad at you. You're not going to be able to keep up with the steps.
Man,
You're not
be-
going to memorize your parts. It's going to be
You
a
know
fucking
that Jay's got.
shitstorm.
You know that Jay's got Broadway, snotty Broadway director energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do it now until I'm weighing you every morning.
You're gonna be like one of those at-home movies or the after-school specials about girls that like bulimia.
Come to work, okay?
Yeah.
Come to work.
Get on the scale.
Somebody needs to show up.
Yeah.
Bitch, are we doing this or are we not doing this?
Are you going to sing today, or are you going to keep screaming shit out of your mouth?
It's just the Bob Fosse in
Yeah.
his apartment.
I'm a fuck.
You can
Dude, you
teach
go
all-
over. You go over, and there's no more TV in the living room. It's just hardwood floor, and then a
In the
bar.
bar. Yeah.
We have a dance studio in our building. We
Okay.
could go rehearse down there.
Yeah. I'll meet you down there. Go get warmed up on the bar.
Man, it'd be great if Christine couldn't find you one day and thought you were smoking. You went
I'm
downstairs.
down there just stretching out. I go by myself. I could fucking
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1. Dun, 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 dun. Every little step she takes.
I'll sing chorus line with you.
I don't want to sing with you, Christine. Stop
There's a-
stealing my
There's a
spotlight.
bar,
This is-
there's
this
a bar
is-
in the West Village you should go to.
By the way,
Christine.
this is her anal. This is like her, the way Jay, like a guy gets a girl to do anal. This is like a girlfriend being like, dance with me.
I do anal. You dance with me.
You don't do anal enough for me to dance with you.
Dude, I would
I'll
love
be dancing while you're fucking ice packing your asshole.
I would love to see you guys pull off a successful West Side Story tune at Skankfest. Just
You already saw her massacre my perfect. There's a place somewhere in a
I
place for
was
us.
not massacring it.
That wasn't
I don't know if did you see Merc face, Andy's face? He was going like this.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Every time he
Is
heard
there
you, his eyes
is there
stick up.
choreography involved too?
I
I
believe
bet
they
if
call
I was
that
a
a win.
lesbian, my girlfriend would dance with me.
Probably.
That stands to reason.
Well, if Jay was gay, I think he would have a man that
Yeah.
could sing with him.
Couple untalented dykes just barking in their apartment. No, that's not going to be weird at
That
all.
would make the most sense if Jay was in a gay relationship, living in the apartment above Christine and her partner.
I mean, if I was gay, I would totally dance with my partner.
Oh my God, him and Stuart just ripping up.
I wouldn't be with anybody who wouldn't sing musicals and dance with me if I was gay.
Jay and that old queen just love to sing and dance.
I bet I can
Maybe
get.
just accept
I can
that's
go.
What you want to do and do it with me.
I don't want to. I want to go to DJ Lou's house and just do Grease with him and Will.
I'll do Grease with you too.
Christine, you are not in my troupe. I'm sorry. You didn't make the cut.
It's you guys doing Grease Lightning with a stolen Safeway cart.
Why is Grease Lightning?
It's just Will pushing you around in a cart. Go, Grease
Christine, you know the role of Rizzo?
Yeah.
I'm going to make that Jacob.
You're an asshole. You know that's my role.
You can't even sing on reverb. Sing on reverb.
Oh, dude, I'm very excited for
Worse
you.
things I can do.
Christine, there's a bar in the West Village called Marie's Crisis. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's a
Yeah,
gay.
there's an apartment up in the West Village called Christine's Crisis.
It's a bar that there's a pianist every night and they just sing musicals by request.
Oh, you tell her penis is there. She's going to be there.
Going.
I'm telling you, it's just
She didn't
I
even
miss
she
my
didn't-
gay
you would
friends.
love it. This is it. It's all.
She thinks you said penis, dude. There's penis there. She's like, I'm already there.
I'm there.
Mark me in.
So it's just a bar where a bunch of people just do
bar.
sing-alongs?
There's a guy who comes in, plays piano, and then somebody just goes, "How about theme from Wicked?" And then they all know it. Everybody in the bar knows it, and
Dude,
then they
Josh-
just sing and
That sounds
My friend Josh Wade from comedy years and years ago. Josh went to. He told me this story. It's not. He was with a girl on a date, and they went to one of those after Broadway
I've done it.
karaoke's.
Yeah.
And they
It's
went
just
there.
being there silent is one of the when you're just quiet and just holding a drink to your chest.
Yeah.
It's one of the most awkward I've ever.
Well, he
felt
brought
in
a
my
date.
life.
He brought a date.
That's what I'm saying. I was there with a girl.
So he wanted to impress us. He's like, "Oh, I'll go up there." He had aviator, or she had aviators or something, and he was like, "Give me the aviators. I'm going to go up there and sing Wanted Dead or Alive, Bon Jovi." And he put the aviators on. He goes, when he put the aviators on, he realized he really couldn't see well, like it was pretty dark. And when he said, "I've seen a million faces and I rocked them all," he did a power kick and kicked something on the board and shut the entire this gazillion-dollar sound system off, and just a bunch of Broadway queens furious at him, chased him out of the bar.
Yeah, they were so excited to get their songs on that just
And he's like, "No, he fritzed the whole system out. You fritzed it.
he fritzed it.
You fritzed it.
It's like when
Why are you home so early, Paul? Son of a bitch fritzed it out at the thing."
Dude, that always makes me think of when I went on that date with that girl in Brooklyn years ago, and it was like a daytime lunch date, and I dropped her off at her house, and I was leaving, and I stepped and kind of moved and kicked this fence that was around a tree on the outside sidewalk, and I was like, "Oh shit!" and I bumped into it, and this just gay guy on his stoop just goes, "My fence." I was broke. And he goes, "My fence." I go, "I'm sorry," and I try to fix it. He goes, "Don't try to fix it." He was just so over me. I was like, "Oh shit!" It was
Now
like-
you're getting your germs on it.
it wasn't even a good date. I was like, shit.
You don't have an immunity imbalance.
Oh my God. That was for Raphael, who I lost to the AIDS.
The AIDS.
No.
Oh man, I can't wait to do Grease with Lou and Will.
Oh,
You're so mean.
Huh?
You're so mean.
Christine, get your own troupe.
I asked you to be a part of my troupe.
Part of your troupe. This is insanity. We're gonna be. You're allowing me to be part of the J Players. That's insane.
J Day players.
the J Players is perfect.
That's
J Players
that's
is perfect.
nuts.
With the Lou and Will.
J Rights.
The J Rights, dude. Jazzercise?
Totally.
Dude, you guys coming over and doing the whole Grease?
Oh,
Oh, snap.
me and Will got to do. Me, Will, and Lou all got to pick. We have to play multiple parts.
Oh, dude, I love it. Who's
Who's gonna
Sandy?
be? Who's gonna be Scarface? What's his name? What's that guy's
Kaneki.
name?
Isn't it Kaneki?
No, the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Crater Face.
Yeah, who's the
They
one
calls
with
him that?
He's got the Edward James Olmos face.
Who you talking to? Crater Face.
Imagine getting cast because you actually have a crater face.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they had to make that
Awful.
thing to call him Crater Face. He did have fucking
Yeah.
Edward James almost shit.
He's
for
like, what
sure.
about these kids?
Yeah, that guy was like a 40-year-old scar-faced guy, and he was at a prom.
What can I do
He was
about
old.
kids?
What are you gonna do about these kids, man? Well,
Christine, you could play the Soupy Sales part.
Jesus.
Do you want to be Soupy Sales?
No, I want to be Rizzo.
Yeah, but Soupy Sales. You can throw a pie in your face. You're the gym coach.
It's gonna be funny just to go over to and see you guys singing, like when it naturally happens.
No, what you're going to see is two people in opposite room. You're going to stand in the living room wondering why me and Christine are both belting out our own tunes in other rooms.
But I walk to one and I look at you singing out the window, and I look at Christine and she's singing out the other window. You guys know you're in the same apartment, right?
We're still duetting. We don't even know it.
Yeah, you're like, I can see
The sun will come out tomorrow.
I like how the plot is unfolding, where these two warring troops maybe one day come together.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for full
Possible. We
production.
could have a full. We could have a review contest.
Yeah.
A show tune review.
I would
me
love-
and the Whiskey Bros.
I would love it versus Christine and
J-turns.
TBA.
I'm never gonna get. You think I couldn't get Dave Smith out to practice basketball? I'm not getting the Whiskey Boys out for fucking dance practice. No way in hell.
I'll tell you what, you do a string of cigarettes out that door right to the fucking living space.
Yeah, if you leave an ET trail of Marlboro Lights.
Hey, how did I get these leg warmers on?
I gotta hold these cigarettes on. Wait, why am I doing vocal warm-ups? Me,
Why
me,
am I
me,
dressed
me,
like
me, me.
Finola Hughes?
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
1 Winston, 2 Winston, 3 Winstons.
So we have an interview coming up at 6:30
Oh, boy.
with Quan Mills, who
Auteur.
author, I mean, I would say prolific author.
Wordsmith.
Extremely prolific author.
Found out some of these books are like
many?
300 pages. I don't know how many total books does he have published. It's probably something we can ask him.
77.
This guy is got to be doing well.
Well, this bitch got roaches in her apartment is the one we
It's a
have in
series.
episode 3, yeah. And then a follow-up series, this bitch got roaches in her apartment, and now she got rats.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gotta think Bedbugs is not far behind.
My Psycho Baby Daddy, where did it start? Where is it going? These got to be turned into movies.
Is Saeed Salam his other pen name?
No.
His nom de plume?
I wonder if that's his rival. I wonder if Saeed Salam's like his... It's
When
like,
he went Muslim and like an Oz?
but I wonder if it's like
I'm watching Oz.
Grisham and fucking... Who's the other guy?
Oh, Clancy?
Yeah, Clancy and Grisham.
This hoe eats chillin'.
His Salam
These
and-
titles are everything.
Yeah, dude. Quan Mills and Miss Bam are in...
Oh, he's got guest writers.
Old tot, new pussy.
My Baby Mama's a Loser.
She's only 15, part 2.
Yeah.
What?
She's still 15?
Damn, dude. Still 15. That was
only
15 and a
part
half.
2. 15 still?
the
Jesus.
coldest thug ever.
She don't fuck 15. The coldest thug ever. Yeah, this
Hoe
guy.
is life.
Would you like to hear a little bit of
Buddy, more than-
Pastors Eat Pussy too?
It's pussy, but yeah.
Pastors Eat Pussy 2, T-O-O. Like Teen Wolf 2.
Sure.
And
No Jason Bateman.
no Jason Bateman in this one, though. No, but it's read by Sapphire.
Nuh-uh.
I believe
What's her
so.
name?
I think
Sapphire,
that. I think
right?
That was precious.
It's read by a girl named Sapphire who reads this with, all I can say is she puts oomph into the read, for sure.
Maybe that.
Pastors Eat Pussy Too. Written by Quan Mills. Narrated by Karma.
Karma. My bad.
Found karma.
Prologue. Yes. Slob on that cat, Pastor.
That's a
Eat
drop.
that shit, old nigga. You like how that cat tastes? Hell yeah, girl.
I love she does the
I
voices.
bit my bottom lip hard. What it tastes like? I asked, biting my lip harder. Tell me, I moaned. I held tightly to the sides of Pastor's head with my hands as he relentlessly devoured the fuck out of my guts.
Dude, pause it. Dude,
My goods.
Dude, my guts.
Say goods or guts?
I thought you said goods.
No, she said devoured my guts.
Is that what you said? Can you back it
Yeah,
up?
dude. Yeah, you got to get in them guts, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm with you. I've never been in guts, but I've heard.
Yeah, you have, dude. You got
That shit, old nigga. You like how that cat tastes? Hell yeah, girl. I bit my bottom lip hard. What it tastes like? I asked, biting my lip harder. Tell me, I moaned. I held tightly to the sides of Pastor's head with my hands as he relentlessly devoured the fuck out of my guts. Shit. Tastes like candied yams, girl. And
Dude.
not that nasty ass shit in a can. I'm talking.
Lou.
fresh yams.
Also, specifying what kind of food your girlfriend or the pussy tastes like. But
I heard
like,
this
not
little
store
part.
bought.
I heard this little part. He gets far more descriptive with these yams, and that the yams is a big sticking point for him.
Right?
He goes, not those canned ones. Get those canned yams, pussy, out of here, pussy.
Marshmallow, cinnamon, brown sugar. He paused for a moment and ran his big bell pepper nose from my clit to my ass, taking along with
His big bell pepper
my
nose.
pussy juices.
What's a bell pepper nose?
Also, is he trying to breathe in the pussy juice? Like,
No, I think he's doing a little one of those.
like a
You know,
puppy
like, got the
nose
lips.
nudge?
Yeah,
Like
split
nudging
the lips with your
something?
bell pepper nose.
I'd argue that my nose is very involved in my pussy eating.
Absolutely.
You'd
Yeah.
say it's part of the band?
I do, yeah, for sure.
Part of the band for
Yeah,
sure.
especially when I'm trying to poke hole with tongue just to get a little some things going there. I give a little nose might be doing some clit stuff for
A little
sure.
Eskimo kiss to the pussy?
Yeah, and I do this face. I make Bill Cosby dancing face.
I like how she does everything.
Dude, yeah.
Does she ever stop?
Karma fucking rules.
Does she goes, how do you say this?
No.
Yeah.
What's this word?
Who dat? No, I'm asking. Not in the book. Who dat?
Bell pepper nose from my clit to my ass, taking along with. Bitch, my pussy juices overflow just thinking of how this old nigga was so fucking nasty. Pastor Wilson moaned and then said, and butter. Just like how my grandmama and them used to make it.
I don't think you
back
wanna-
in Hattiesburg.
I don't think that's a weird description for when you're eating pussy and you're like, this reminds me of a dish my grandmother made back in Lakeport, California.
Tuna casserole.
Damn, that's what I was gonna say. Damn, your asshole reminds me of my grandma's green bean casserole.
He goes, what is this? What does this girl's asshole remind you of? A combination of 2 cream of soups,
and tuna.
maybe some dry onions.
I don't know, maybe American cheese melted on top?
Hamburger noodle.
Oh, dude, $20 says this casserole's coming in with Kraft slices melted on top of it.
Of course it is. How else would you do it?
Oh, Jacob, you're having some.
If you want to stick to the original recipe,
God,
sure.
yeah, dude, God is
You're having
good.
a big,
dude.
heavy
Not
bowl
having
of it. No, you can pour milk over it. It'll be good.
There's a few Lou forgot to take the plastic off.
Because there might be a staple in some of these things because he tried to staple the bag shut afterwards.
But you know, I just love the way your little coochie smell.
This
Pastor
bastard's
chuckled
real
in his
character.
thick and deep Mississippi accent. Without hesitation, he went back to slurping and sucking on my little puss. He slowly caressed my inner thighs with the ends of his fingertips.
Hold on, please, can that be a drop? Just sucking and saying,
You went back on the sucking on my little puss. Go back to it.
He slowly caressed my inner thighs with the ends of his fingertips. It was crazy, too, because I was still so motherfucking blown by the fact that this old nigga had polished fingernails. Something I had noticed about him when I first met him. If he wasn't a
cleanliness
pastor,
next
I
to
think this
godliness?
nigga was a fucking pimp. Shit. Me-Ling did an excellent job buffering them nails, though.
That's racist.
Might need that little Asian hoe's phone number so I could book me an appointment. As the so-called man of
Ming-Ling,
God
that's definitely
continued
not her
to-
name.
Damn, dude. She took a break from getting her box ate just to take it out on the Asians.
Hold on. Let me process some Asian hate real quick.
Oh, these stupid Asian bitch.
He slowly caressed my inner thighs with the ends of his fingertips. It was crazy. It's heaven. My hands gripped the bed sheets as Pastor Wilson's clit sucking seemed to intensify.
It did
Ooh,
intensify.
Speaking of which, I just knew Maria or Jose was gonna be mad as fuck in the morning when they come in here and have to change these
we're hitting all
motherfucking
the-
sheets, bitch.
Come on.
My thick ass legs were wide open like a football field. And now I had this old crusty ass nigga playing in it like he was a quarterback. Except Pastor Wilson wasn't running the ball. Old fuck nigga was running his tongue in and out of my pussy and my ass. That nigga
If you
was
got-
truly an MVP.
And my ass.
If you got sexts like this, it would make me laugh so hard.
Oh my God.
She's like running
Yo, my
around.
pussy overflowing with that gush gush.
Dude, the thought of her just doing the other voice, where she's like, my pussy felt so good. Well, this pussy doesn't gonna eat itself. Num, 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 num.
Baby, what do you like?
me the pastor. I won't come suck my pussy.
I would love if Quan Mills let me do an audio book.
I think there's fun to both be able to do that. And Black Lou also, 'cause he's working on voiceover stuff
But
now.
Yeah.
I would love if he was able to, like, if he wrote a white tale for us.
No. I want to do...
Pink on pink.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to make it out of a chat. There's going to be words, you know. If you do it.
Oh, yeah. How about if I do it my character, though, that I'll be...
No.
No, I wasn't saying it. I'm just talking about this chick who's getting her pussy sucked.
Oh, you mean your audiobook voice, Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Oh, this is read by Sagittarius.
Sag? Oh, Sag is back doing reads?
Sagittarius.
That's pretty cool.
It's just Jay. If you just listen, it's clearly Jay's voice.
Oh, I didn't know Sag is out there doing reads again.
Damn, dude, Sagittarius.
Read by
That's pretty great.
Safari.
Yeah, and I'll wait for when Quan Mills goes quote unquote mainstream and writes a white trash love story. I'll do the book for that.
Ooh.
We're gonna find out.
It's a whole other genre.
Called this.
We're gonna
Called
find
this.
the movie Striptease or whatever. What's the one with Showgirls?
Showgirls.
That was like taken from one of his books.
So funny. He's like, that was my book called.
Yeah, crusty bitches under bright lights.
It means this slut's got herpes.
Yeah. Ashy pussy in Vegas.
They got bed bugs at the Claremont Lounge.
Carpet burns on this slutty bitch's butt cheeks.
Yeah. Quan Mill's new book. You can still smoke inside this motherfucking hotel.
Dude, we got to do that. We got to try to run titles by Quan Mills and see if we can approve some of our titles.
You can still smoke inside this motherfucker.
Quan, we need to go through each Bonfire member needs to have a book title that we need to get approved by Quan Mills for his publishing.
For sure.
Mine's called "That Pussy's Too Good to Be in a Single Wide."
Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I go, who does bitch think she is? Oh, right, that my cousin.
I'm gonna do one called "This Slut Threw Up on My Dick." These are gonna see if we can go down to the subs.
Yeah, so I'm writing one called "Bitch's Pussy Already Been Done Blown Open."
Yeah,
a lot of that's in parentheses though.
Can we get one more sentence out of her?
Please.
Shit, truth be told, this nigga was like OJ. And yes, OJ. Cause this old Morgan Freeman looking ass motherfucker was murdering my clip. Even with all types of scripture laced in his tongue.
Dude, I would love a nice murder reference after sex. It just to be told like, damn, what are you, Timothy McVeigh? You just blew up half my building.
I could listen to Karma, probably read anything.
Yeah. Stovetop.
Bible verses.
I think this is the directions.
I'm not going to read the whole "Don't Say Gay" bill, but if she reads it to me, I will.
Translate it for you.
Can't talk about sexuality of your children.
Let's get some more before we go to break.
Induct his ass in a pussy-eating Hall of Fame. Shit, truth be told, this nigga was like OJ. And yes, OJ. Cause this old Morgan Freeman looking ass motherfucker was murdering my clip. Even with all types of scripture laced in his tongue. Ho, I was shooketh right now. You hear me?
Shooketh.
Nothing but the sound of pussy juice slurps filled the cognac and Newport smelling air. The slurps bounced off the walls of the dark, musky motel room, mixing in with both of our nonstop moans and groans. I couldn't believe this 70-year-old man was eating me out like this.
70?
In all of my days, I ain't never had a nigga have such perfected head game. This shit was amazing. Here I was, 23 years old.
Get my pussy sucked by Sherman Helmsley.
Bless the hands of the cook praying worms having granddaddy wouldn't dare know how to handle some young tender pussy.
See, I think the good message behind this is respect your elders.
Yep. They should have played the beginning to the show Amen before this, though.
That would have been funny.
He like jumps in the double dutch.
Yeah.
Sherman Helmsley.
Should we take our break now? Because he's going to call in 6:30. How long is this break?
This is a long one, so
7 minutes.
This is our 7-minute one.
Because then we can come back, and then when he calls in, you know.
Yeah, no, it's all
the show.
Let's do it.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Andy Fiori hanging out on the show. AndyFiori.com for tickets. BigJ.com. BigJComedy.com for tickets. This weekend it's going to be in New Jersey at Go Bananas. Go get tickets.
Yes, indeed. Justin Silver, Dylan, going to be there with me. Dan Soder, Paramount Theater, everybody, next week. It's next Thursday in Austin, Texas. Individual tickets available. You don't have to have a festival badge for that, even though it is part of Moon Tower. So come fill that bitch up, even if you're not coming to the festival. And then you check us out the next day at the festival. That's the 22nd, Friday, 7 p.m. Antone's. We'll be right back, everyone. It's the Bonfire.
People don't always realize that physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, and even digestive issues can be indicators of stress. And let's not forget about doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much, undereating, overeating. Always worried.
Freaking out.
Constantly. Might be time for some therapy. It's good for you. Go try it. Try some therapy.
Just do it.
Just talk about it. You want to find out why you're doing what you're doing, what's stressing you out. Is it work, bills, life, family? Just go try some therapy. And stress shows up in all kinds of ways. A world that's telling you to do more, sleep less, and grind all the time. Here's your reminder to take care of yourself. Do less and try therapy. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers you video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/crackle. That's BETTERHELP.com/crackle.
Yank your head out of your ass.
All right. Well, hit him, Jay.
Oh, it's Philly's finest, everybody. You better listen up. You're going to thank me because I have the world's best gift. It's the best gift ever, and here's why. Everyone knows that flowers, especially roses, are the number one gift mom wants on Mother's Day. But here's the thing. A week later, what? They're in the garbage. The garbage. Those flowers you got for her to show her that you love her, she's now thrown them in the garbage.
Just like your parents' marriage.
It's in the dumps, just like your parents' marriage. Your whole family's probably falling apart over these normal roses. Well, it's moronic. Why don't you give her a gift that she'll cherish forever? Here it is. Picture it. A real long-stemmed American Beauty rose, deeply dipped in pure 24-karat gold. It's guaranteed to last forever. You want to see what I'm talking about? Go right now to IHateStevenSinger.com and click on the roses to see the entire collection of exclusive colors perfect for mom. Like his I Love You Blush Pink, or the brand new creamsicle starting at just $59. This is an affordable, really, really cool gift. I've had one of these before.
Yeah.
They are awesome. Only available at IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping, free personalized love note, and a free lifetime guarantee. But don't wait. Mother's Day is early this year, and Steven Singer Jewelers, real roses for your real love. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.
Go Birds.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
That guy doesn't wear
books. Was it you, Black Lou, who came across these?
No. I think
No.
I saw it on Instagram, and I'm not sure if I just came across it or if a camper sent it to me, honestly.
Might be a camper that sent it in. Might be a fan that sent it in.
But we dug deep on these titles, and I mean, one of the most prolific writers has popped up into our lives here, and we are thrilled to have him on the show. We've talked about him several days now, or his work, rather, and listened to a bit of the audiobook for one of his hits, The Pastors Eat Pussy Too. Mm-hmm. It is they call it a living legend.
Literary legend.
Literary legend, everybody. Quan Mills joins us on the show right now. Quan, you there?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you all perfectly.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Thank you. It's good to have you on the show. This, I said this is a new finding in our lives, and I'll tell you that we have...
And you can go, by the way, you can go to Amazon.com, and you can find Quan's page with all of his books right there for sale. So go to Amazon.com and check out all of Quan Mills' books. I mean...
We've got several on the way.
And that's Mills spelled with a Z at the end.
Yeah, you're right. MILLZ. Should let them know.
For the nerds out there listening.
Go get it.
Quan, welcome to the show, number one. And I have to say, how long have you been writing these books for? What's the earliest date they go back to?
Well, thank you for inviting me on your show. To answer your question, I've been writing since 2017 full time. Well, I would say 2015 is when I really began to dabble in writing fiction, but I began writing full time.
How many?
2017.
2017, 5 years ago. How many books do you have out available right now?
That's a very, very tricky question. Only because I write in series. So, like, if I publish one book, it'll usually have like 2 to 3 parts.
Yeah.
So altogether, I've written maybe like 80 books.
Damn. 5 years, 80 books.
Suck a dick, Stephen King.
Yeah. You have your one cigarette, you fucking dork. Quan's out here just putting out content.
Well, there are other authors that have written more, though.
Yeah, but that's still, I mean, don't downplay it. 80 books in 5 years is fucking crazy. You're talking to two comics who have a problem filling an hour in 5 years. You know, I haven't written 2 hours in 5 years. But, so what was your first book? What was the first book that you published?
You know, it's pretty interesting because I get asked this question all the time. People wonder how in the hell do I come up with my book titles, but you know, believe it or not, I actually have a background in working in community development, public policy, and I was working as a proposal writer at the time, and so I always had this vision of writing like the Chicago version of The Wire. And so when a friend got me into writing urban fiction and I told her my idea, she was like, no, that's not going to work for the audience. And I was like, what do you mean? And so when I started doing research on like serial urban fiction that was being published at the time and is still being published, a lot of the titles were just like very different from the cautionary tales that I know that a lot of African American writers used to put out, like in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, like Donald Goines and Sister Soldier. And so my very first title was very tame. It was, the name of the book was called Lethal Love, believe it or not. I mean, if I were to show you that cover, you'll be like, that's just not a Quan Mills cover at all.
Yeah, it didn't feel
a different pen name though.
Would the people you work with in community development be blown away at the titles of like, this bitch got rats in her, or this bitch got roaches in her house, and now she has rats too?
I mean,
would they not even know that was like a side of you that was writing stuff? Like, would they be, you know, it's like finding out your old lady teacher is doing an OnlyFans or something, you know? Like, it's got to be like, what?
Yeah. My, it's hilarious you say that because I think a lot of my, well, actually, no, I would say that at this point, well, no, people are still shocked to this very day. I mean, when I first did it the first year,
yeah,
a lot of people were like, what the hell is going on in this dude's mind? Like, is he really serious? I think a lot of people just thought I was probably losing my shit.
Yeah, they're like, this guy's writing urban fiction, and then also, I mean, when you find that out, and then you start seeing these titles, that does have to be a thing where you're like, damn, it's almost like you're Superman. You're like, that's what you do? You go home and
yeah,
so great. And also, has it come back around to you yet, where like someone's brought to you guys, have you seen this guy Quan Mills and these crazy book titles? And then you're like,
that's me.
I'm Quan Mills. Yeah, I'm Quan.
Oh. You know, actually, no, not personally. But it's happened to my family members.
Oh, where they've been like, check out my fucking this one, like Old Thought Next Door, and you're like, that's
Well, like my brother, for instance, when I wrote this, whole guy wrote this in her crib. My brother's a web developer down in Orlando, Florida, and you know, some of his coworkers, he told some of his coworkers that I was a writer, and so like when I was going viral one day, a few of his coworkers came up to him and were like, "Oh, you know, have you seen this book? You know, does your brother know about this guy?" And then my brother was like, "That's my brother."
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Who do you get, or I should say, like, what's the process of getting the models for the covers of these books? Because Old Thought Next Door,
because that's honestly,
I wonder. In my mind, I'm like, did she know she was going to be Old Thought Next Door?
No, not at all. In fact, it's funny you mention that because. So actually, ironically, my cover designer who's been helping me out, well, I've had multiple cover designers, but the main one who's been helping me out over the last couple of years or so, he actually just passed away 2 weeks ago.
Sorry to hear that.
So, thank you. So, and he was actually, I think the proper term is, he was paralyzed from his neck down. I know he got a car accident. So I think he was designing a lot of these covers with his mouth.
Damn. He's quadriplegic designing book covers.
That's how you get the Old Thought lady to not be upset about it. He goes, "Did you put on a cover call me an Old Thought?" He goes, "The guy who did it did it with his mouth."
She did reach out to me.
Did she?
Yeah. So what happened was, it's a thing like in indie publishing where you just go to, Adobe stock photos and you just find cover models and then you just slap, the covers together with the title.
Mm-hmm.
But And at the time, I didn't do really good research into the legality of like using, stock photo models. So I'm just thinking, well, I paid for it. I get to do whatever I want with it.
Sure.
Not realizing that Adobe and all these other companies bury on their website these terms and conditions that state that you cannot use any of their photography in the manner that the average person would consider obscene or salacious.
Got it.
So, make a long story short, Old Thought Next Door has been like a viral success for like the last couple of years now. And this past year, when the Pastor book went viral all over again, I got like a new wave of attention on my other books, one of them being Old Thought Next Door. So, naturally speaking, I'm seeing, the buzz going around social media, so I decided to promote the books even more on different platforms. And as this book is going viral, suddenly I get the actual stock photo model, which, by the way, she's been in commercials.
That's crazy. That's crazy to be like watching a commercial and you're like, hey, did you see that State Farm? That's the Old Thought Next Door.
Yeah. Is Chris Paul's mom the Old Thought Next Door?
Yeah, she's been in commercials for like, different like medical advice companies and like Life Alert, something like that. And so she started like commenting on my post. That's not me. That's not me. So eventually I reached out to her and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to take everything down, get everything redesigned. I didn't realize that this was against Adobe's terms and conditions. So she reached out. So she was like, well, just give me a call. So we actually talked on the phone for about a good 2 hours.
She looks like Bill Cosby's mom on the Cosby Show.
Yeah, she actually doesn't really look like that. When you actually go to her IG page, she actually is a very attractive woman. She doesn't. I think that particular picture, when you add in all the different filters and whatnot, and then we cropped her head off and put her on the body, it kind of makes her look different. But when you actually go to her IG page, she looks completely different.
Yeah,
but she reached out to me. She was like, well, I don't want you to take everything down. We could do some sort of partnership or whatever. Cool. But I haven't heard from her. It's been since.
Yeah, talk about art imitating life. Then you went over and fucked her. The Old Thought Next Door.
Oh my God, you're living my book.
Yeah, she said that a bunch of her family members and a few people at her job and
had read it.
Church-going woman, so she had people like reaching out to her, like, "What in the hell are you doing? What's going on?"
Oh my God, are you really an Old Thought Next Door? Are you going to turn these into movies?
So yeah, that is actually the plan. The reality is that a good chunk of my audience, they would rather watch a lot of this content than read it. And I just have so many fans sitting on the sidelines that are like, I've had people literally tell me, straight up, like, I don't read.
Yeah.
And I'd rather watch this. So I've been talking to a few companies here and there about the possibility of turning.
Well, I got to tell you, you have a gold mine. You have a gold mine in Karma reading your books, because Karma reading is that the one that's the only one that's an audiobook right now?
Oh, yeah. Actually, she just messaged me this morning saying that Old Thought Next Door is actually complete.
Yes,
nice.
Yes,
yeah.
So there you go. What a Bonfire exclusive, dude! Old Thought Next Door with Karma coming to audiobook.
It was so funny when I was listening. This weekend, I was on the road doing comedy with my friend Lewis, separate hotel rooms, and I was listening. I had the Pastors Eat Pussy too, playing in my thing, and then I went into Lewis's room, and he was listening to like a real the reason we block ourselves from our total appreciation of life is because we can't see. It's like a real self-help book. And I was like, my thing was like, I chomped on his balls like they was a bag of chips.
Yeah, that actually, a lot of my mom, for years, she was like, I'll never read your books. It's obscene, it's trash, it's this, it's that. And then, when I told her I was turning the book into an audiobook, she was like, really? I was like, yeah. So she listened to it. She was like, oh, shit, that was such a good book. You got any more coming? And I'm like, wow. So I converted my mom to a...
That's great.
That's great.
Like, where's episode 3 of This Bitch Got Roaches?
Yeah. Karma reading that, though. She fucking rules. She does a great
Karma
job.
she did every character in it. when she would do the pastor's
we're
voice,
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Are there
the goal that I'm working on is I'm trying to transition into like audio drama, so I have multiple narrators.
Oh, that'd be great.
Nice.
Yeah, voice actors. I mean,
please, God, consider us for that.
Yeah, we'll come in and help you out anytime you need. If you need a room full of actors, we got you. We'll do some audio acting.
Black Lou's in voiceover school.
Yeah,
this is a good time.
Have you ever thought? I know you do urban fiction. You ever want to do rural fiction? We can give you some titles if you want to breach into the white trash market.
Yeah.
If you want to go I got a title called "Her Pussy Smelled Like Fritos."
It's got to be titles. It's like, oh great, black guy just showed up to the square dance.
Yeah.
This bitch is double wide is also a meth lab.
Yeah. Sorry, our kid found our gun.
Well, it's funny you mention that though, because it's I actually did create a title recently called Becky Sleeps on an Air Mattress.
Yes, dude.
Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect
dude.
marriage.
Dude,
just so you know, that Becky on this show once slept on an air mattress.
Yeah, and I will tell you, I can give you a title right from my room called "Daniel Slept in a Windowless Room."
It's true.
And I have another one called Becky put raisins in a potato salad.
Great. That's great.
I'm almost enjoying
Another
these
one
more.
called Karen keeps calling the police on me.
Yes,
Nice.
dude. I am
Good crossover.
I'll be ripping
And then I
through
have
these.
another one, Becky's fat ass got me fired.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, anybody that's a fan of Quan Mills, just get ready for the fucking Becky series. That is,
buy these
inevitably-
books and fund these projects. Because
Quan Mills, Millz on Amazon. Go buy Quan Mills.
Clearly a talented man.
This guy is fucking ripping off titles that are amazing. I'm already on board.
God damn it! those
Becky
are
put
great.
raisins in the salad, in the potato salad.
Oh my
It's
God.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everyone watching
Actually, I
Becky
wanna-
dance at the barbecue.
I mean, I was my idea is to turn that into a horror story about
It's
cannibalism.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, Becky just being like a Jason Voorhees,
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger,
It's his Michael
Becky.
Myers.
Yes.
And then you got to do the origin story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's I have so many concepts and ideas running through my head at all times.
Well,
So
I
it's
mean,
like sometimes
it's
Go ahead,
incredible,
sorry.
man.
Well, you're a
prolific.
doer, man. I mean, the fact that you put these books, I mean,
put
that
the
many
work.
books in such a. And what's the average length of the books? Would you say pages wise?
it depends, but like the Old Thought Next Door. So I have a copy of it right in front of me. That one is officially 303 pages.
Get it, dude. Get it. That's Grisham length.
It's no short order.
That's
Yeah,
your.
and
That,
then,
I think
this
the old
guy
thought
wrote
next
this
door
in
is your Pelican Brief.
Actually, the one that people like the most, the one that gets me in the most trouble is this whole got roaches in her crib.
Yeah,
That one's a little bit longer. Actually.
Where are you based out of, Quan?
Roaches in her crib.
it's the series.
Yeah, that's the sequel.
I live in Chicago.
Chicago. I'd like to organize a book sign. I think we can have a lot of Bonfire people come out for a book signing.
Have you done a book signing yet? Have you ever done like a physical book signing?
No, not yet. I had all these plans, and then COVID came, and
Sure.
Well, let's hope this
Yeah,
is,
just kinda-
let's restoke those fires because you work your ass off.
Well, whenever
and-
I or Dan are in Chicago, man, please come
Yeah.
out to a show and bring books because
and
people
get
will
ready.
buy them at the show.
We'll
I'm
get a
telling you.
side table for you to sign it and meet people because this is,
definitely.
we're putting in.
Yeah, I just the thing that I'm working on right now is it's like this vast internet conspiracy that I'm a white man, and it's kind of hilarious.
Dude,
Oh.
that is
Kinda like,
Quan.
I thought
I'm
first
glad
second,
you-
I thought, yeah.
I'm glad you
Quan,
brought that
sounds
up.
like QAnon.
Because when we
Yeah.
Quan, because when we first found these book titles and we couldn't find you as the author, we had a theory that like this got to be a white guy. This got to be a white guy.
Really
And then-
trying to get away with some shit.
Getting away, this has got to be a white guy trying to get away with some shit. And then we found out we're like, no, this is just a guy who works his ass off. So how deep is this? Is it like a true conspiracy theory right now?
no, I'm black.
No, but I said there's a
No,
lot.
but I'm saying, are you-
When I looked it up, there's a bunch of different versions of like
Yeah.
Quan Mills is probably white. It's just a white guy
so-
trying to capitalize on
Actually,
something.
it's the craziest conspiracy theory that started back actually in 2019. So, I was going viral because of this whole got roaches in her crib, and I already was like kind of like a nemesis in the urban fiction community because I've just always been like very bold and just very defiant with my book covers and titles because a lot of people feel like that I'm making a mockery of the urban fiction genre, which I'm not really. I'm just writing satire to a degree.
I was going to say, you're just having fun. I mean, you're having fun with it, obviously. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
it sounds like a thing where, when you come into something and people take it very seriously, and you don't take it as seriously,
right.
They immediately think you're mocking it just because you're not taking it as seriously as they take it. Yes,
well, it's like mocking it. You're like, I'm doing the work.
Yeah,
you're writing 300-page books.
Guy write 80 books in 5 years.
Well, I also like.
Well, the theory, the actual conspiracy theory, got its start in April of 2019. I was in California, me and my wife, and Nipsey Hussle just got killed, and I saw all these conspiracy theories coming down my news feed suggesting that Nipsey Hussle had been assassinated by the LAPD. And I was just really outraged because I'm like, that's just stupid. So I had made like this Clayton Bigsby joke that kind of just went over some people's heads, but people saw that I had used the N-word, and that just kind of like,
that shut it all there.
Of its own. And then at first I was thinking like, okay, these are just, jealous, bitter ass authors mad that I'm going viral all the time. But then like by this point we're on the beach like an hour or two later, and then I'm like seeing all this weird reaction to people suggesting that I'm white simply because I use the N-word. And so I kind of like leaned into it a little bit, and I was like, "Yep, I'm out here on this nice California beach enjoying my white life," and it just pissed people off even more. And a few people, so there was even a whole hashtag movement. They got started hashtag mute Quan Mills, and people were trying to get me canceled. And then like I think somebody who's not deeply invested in the urban fiction space, in the urban fiction community on Facebook, saw what was happening, and then they took it to this really popular gossip forum called Lipstick Alley. And so then I had a whole bunch of people who weren't even familiar with me or didn't have any idea about who I am.
That's the problem with all these things. Does happen though, and it really is. It's like you're trying to do a thing for a target audience that's going to like this and get it, and then once it gets out of that, is when it's exactly people trying to give you I look at these, especially like comedians, and sitting here, we're like, what, be mad at what?
Yeah.
Even I said like I'd love to read Becky sleeps on an air mattress.
I would absolutely.
And I hope it's just
turns into a cannibal.
I hope it's just like sarcastic as the whole thing. Big fat Becky got me fired. I mean, it's so fucking
Becky's
funny.
Becky's fat ass got me fired is so fucking funny, dude. It's just you know what it is. It's like we were saying, they take it too seriously. You're having fun with it, and then they get mad at you because you're having fun with it.
The theory is that I'm a so there's four competing theories. The first one is that I'm a racist white guy from Georgia.
Okay.
And then I'm writing this as racial fetish, and then the other one is I'm a gay white man from Georgia or Utah.
Okay.
And then the other one is I'm actually Hispanic.
Got it.
Half Hispanic, half Arab. And all of it, the craziest one that I've heard is that this is actually some sort of like covert government project.
This is CIA. Damn, dude! I didn't know you went to the farm in Virginia, Quan. I didn't realize you were a CIA. I didn't know you were an asset.
He goes, I got clearance that'll blow your fucking mind. He goes, also, currently penning Old Thought Next Door too.
Yeah.
How about a nice about the author photo on the next book jacket sleeve? Clear all these problems up.
I get it. A lot of black people are very sensitive to
sure.
Imagery that might, weaponize or people feel like that I'm creating imagery that could be weaponized to promote, very horrible and extreme stereotypes. But I mean, I think that's the thing that I'm trying to take advantage of, is the fact that I'm making fun of these stereotypes.
Sure.
It's just that most of them obviously don't, hold any type of serious weight.
It's the most fucked up thing about doing anything with humor anymore. You have to explain. It's like, yes, it's ridiculous for a reason. Yeah. It doesn't get a reaction if it's not ridiculous, and it's supposed to be that stupid. It's like making a mockery out of it. It goes, no, this is comedy. It's for entertainment purely, and it's not to hurt anybody.
Well, Quan, we really appreciate you calling in. Thank you very much for calling in. Again, go check out Quan Mills' books on Amazon, QUANMILLZ. Go check them all out and make sure you pick it up. You can also follow him at Quan Mills Presents on Instagram. Quan, thanks so much.
BG Designs already
thank
has
you guys.
a
You guys
pastor.
have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Such a pleasure to
Take care,
meet you,
man.
dude.
Thank you.
Talk soon.
Have a good one. We
Ron
got to get
Mills.
at Andy
Hey,
Fiori.
nice fella.
We love you.
Love
BG
you.
Designs already got a shirt up, which is fucking awesome. AndyFiori.com, BigJComedy.com,
DanSoder.com. Dan Soder Theater next Thursday. Everybody come see.
Nice.
Get your tickets for it.
Jersey, go bananas. Go get tickets right now, BigJComedy.com, BonfireMerch.com. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
We still have a minute.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I know. I was looking at Lou's face, and he was watching. You were watching us like assholes and burrow through
You're
that.
enjoying that. Well, guess what? You better fucking, that tuna casserole better sing tomorrow.
Dude,
You
I
want to come
swear
in
to
for
God.
a slice?
Fuck yeah. I don't like casserole or tuna, but I just want to see that massacre.
Don't you want to see this?
Don't you? Yeah, dude. Tomorrow's Bacon Day.
Oh, my
Which, by the way, we all know the proper way to listen to the Bonfire is you listen to Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
But you know now that Lou's bringing in a tuna casserole that he has now said. I hope it was a head fake when he agreed that it's going to be Kraft slices on top of this.
No, that was 100% sincere.
That's the way you make it.
Come on, dude. You don't mean that.
Everybody knows this.
No, you're not going to use like a shredded cheese.
I've tried to melt all different kinds of
Don't
cheeses.
Don't
I've tried.
mess with his recipe now. You're
Word.
eating it the way
What are
you
you going to
said
make
it.
him?
Let him make it.
Dude, that's
Thank you.
weird.
Yeah, dude,
a layer of
Nothing
Kraft
weird about it.
slices.
Kraft-
I don't hate it.
Let them fly, dude.
Kraft melts really nicely. 5 seconds.
You do you, Lou.
Yeah, you do you.
No,
Love you
you
guys.
do.
You know
Lou.
what? Maybe bring in a cold
And you
can
guys
of
eat it.
campaign.